is relentless, pouring down in heavy sheets, making the city outside your office window appear like it is behind net curtains. The James River appears to be bubbling, but you haven't noticed any of it. You have spent the last few hours staring at your computer, checking various databases and cross-referencing intel. You drank at least 6 coffees, yet you know further. Welcome to Detective by Portal Games, where you're an officer in the recently created special unit of Antares. Your task is to solve curious cold cases, following up leads and doing other detective work, all against a mercilessly ticking clock. Detective is a cooperative game where you can play up to 5 players, even in solo. You're solving various cases. Each one lasts about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how you go. Age rating is 16+, but that's more to do with the subject matter than the actual complexity, even though complexity is about 2.5 out of 5. You can easily stop the game at any point. Just take a photo of the game state or note down the current location, day and hour in the game, then put all the active tokens in the bag and put the bag with the case deck back in the box. That way you can easily resume when you like. If you can leave the game set up, then even better, so the game length isn't really much of an issue. Saying that, chances are you will want to take a break, even if you have the whole evening to focus on playing. I found that my brain filled up with too much information about an hour or an hour and a half, and I did need to take a break to assimilate everything and process the information in the back of my mind. Saying that, when you do resume the game, you will probably have to go over your notes again because the information won't be quite as present in your head as you'd like. You're well advised to take notes throughout the game. You will need them. As you follow more leads, interview people, look through case files, get forensic reports, and generally gather more information, you start to build a picture of the case. At first, all the clues seem to be unconnected, and it's not clear what to do and what to look at next. You feel like you're stabbing in the dark a little, and your notes are vital if you want to make connections and make more confident decisions about what lead to follow up next. You will, of course, make bad decisions and waste time talking to people requesting analysis, but you will also make progress, and so you grow into your new role of being an Antares detective. Yet time, as always, is against you. You get towards the end of the working day, you decide if you want to work overtime and follow up another lead, but then you get more stressed, and there's only so much stress you can handle before you're forced to finish the case and write up your final report. As the time progresses, there are also so many only days that you can go over the case. So balancing overtime and stress is critical. There will also be distractions that lure you away from your detective work, and you never know if these will result in some useful clues that lead to new discoveries or a complete waste of time. A lot of the time, actually, your real-life personality will come through and you will feel social pressures and want to follow real-life social norms when you make decisions. Yet at the same time, you will have your favorite film or TV series in the back of your mind when you play good cop, bad cop and push your suspect that little bit further, or ruin someone's day by questioning them about a relatively sensitive matter. Even though Detective is basically a mix of cards and the online database, as well as a bit of Wikipedia research, plus a location board, wooden and cardboard tokens, and you spend a lot of time reading descriptions, everything does magically come to life. You have your laptop on one side, someone else in the team looks after the note-taking, and together you discuss what to do next, all of which turns your front room into an incident room and your coffee table into an office desk. If you have a white or flipboard handy, plus some blue tack and a printer to print out notes, mugshots, etc., you have a complete professional setup. You could argue that the game is nothing more than a modern choose-your-own-adventure, but there's much more to it. Not only do you have a lot more options as a detective than you would ever have in any choose-your-own-adventure game, but the choices you make are based on the connections you deduce from the information you gather, as well as your gut instinct and your newly discovered detective nose. Many people have said that writing a detective is a bit repetitive, but once you are further into your case, you simply skip the first couple of paragraphs and clue cards and just focus on the information that feels relevant. At the same time, you have to be careful not to skip too much, because there are sometimes small clues and descriptions that may seem to have no relevance at the time, but become important later in the case, or might even be important in a subsequent case. Other than that, the overall presentation of the game and artworks are beautiful. All the components are high quality, especially the custom wooden tokens. The custom printed baggies labeled as evidence bags make the game feel very special and atmospheric. It's overall a really well produced game. The rulebook is laid out really well, and there's a watch it played video which I strongly recommend you watch, and links are in the description of this video. It means you can start playing very quickly without the need to read anything. Only Once I referred back to the rulebook during play, proving how easy it is to learn the game, at least from Rodney's video. Portal Games have done a really great job with Detective, and the awards they have won for the game speak for themselves. You get a lot of gameplay time for your money, and it's gripped my wife and I pretty much immediately. We can't wait to play the next case, and we even plan to get the expansion Detective LA Crimes when we're done with the 5 cases that come in the base game. So, if you're enthralled by crime dramas on TV and fancy yourself as a police detective, then Detective, a modern board game, is for you. So thank you very much for watching this video review of Detective by Portal Games. As always, please subscribe, like and comment below. Also check out my Twitter feed, my blog, Ko-fi page and Patreon pages, all the links are in the description below. But then that's all really. Thanks very much for watching and I hope to see you again soon.